Alright guys, I know I was going to upload Monday or Tuesday, but this ended up taking way longer than I thought it was going to, but it's finally done. The studio is all set up. I'm happy to show you. Everything is set up and working. So basically I set everything up in the spare room right next door, which is a smaller room. And that was fine and everything. And then I've really wanted to get a good desk, like a good standing desk. And lo and behold, I found this thing at the local church rummage sale. And the first day it was $40, second day it was half off, so I picked it up for $20. And what really took the most time was first getting the desk in here, and then I went to Home Depot and got these 4x2s and basically got them cut and then screwed them all together to make these little stands for this, so that it's about waist height, just over waist height. So I'm standing up here and it works out perfectly, so that's awesome. But that took way more time than I thought it was going to. Then also just like resetting everything up here with the speakers, and then we got this this treatment here that I had built for me when I lived in Colorado. So yeah, everything's fully functional. Everything is running smoothly. So yeah, let's start over here. So first we got all the guitars. This black one is probably my favorite. That's the one that gets the most play. This green one, the last APC 40 that I owned, I bought at Guitar Center and had like the warranty and everything, and I was done using APC 40s, so I traded it in for that thing. This gold top, this is a Epiphone Les Paul gold top, which has these P90 pickups, which are really cool, really hot pickups. My friend Jack like refurbished this thing that had like a broken neck. So that's awesome. Of course, got a Strat. That silver one is my first bass, and I actually defretted it as well, so it's a nice little fretless. Then I got this Warwick here, which I use for most things. So guitar-wise, everything plugs in over here to all the pedals, and then that goes into the Apollo. And then in Ableton, the nice thing with Ableton 10, you can rename all your track names. So basically what I have going on here is the guitar is coming in on 8, but then it's also being sent through the UAD console. See right here, it's being sent out line 7. So not only is the guitar coming in over here, going in dry to the computer, but it's also being sent to this guitar amp, which is mic'd up. So if I want to, I can record the dry signal from over here into the computer, and then also record the guitar amp, because I got this amp basically for free, or maybe like $100 or something, and it's loud as hell, but it does sound great, and it sounds really great recorded. So, and I haven't used it in like 2 years, so it's nice to be able to have it set up and use it if I want to. So we also have the Juno over here, which is all set up. And the nice thing over here is that this is all on one switch, so the oil diffuser, the Juno, and the guitar pedals, and also the Vectrix, if it's plugged in, is all on one switch here, which is nice. The same over here. Most everything is on this switch, like the Apollo and Jupiter and all that, and this top switch is the speakers, which is nice to be able to shut that off, you know, if I'm using headphones. Yeah, so the Juno's going in, and then from there we have the Jupiter, which is also going in and also working as a MIDI keyboard. I freaking love this thing. It's so great. Then as always, got the trusty launch pad here, and got my mouse and keyboard, and also have this like $30 arcade stick, which is just fun. I've been messing around with the MIDI on that. It's really cool. And we got the Push 2, which I absolutely love. absolutely love. And then we got this neat little 6-track. Just a cool little synth. I picked that up in Austin, Texas a long time ago. And down here we have the old school FCB 1010. This thing is built like a fucking tank. I've had this for, I don't know, maybe 8 years, maybe 9 years. So this is going into the computer with MIDI, and basically I can do live looping stuff over here. So there we go. So basically just do like live looping stuff. Yeah, so that's real fun. So yeah, I'm kind of working on doing some more live looping stuff, and kind of the next thing in this room is to get it set up to live stream and do some fun stuff with that. One thing I forgot to mention is the flooring in here. So this is simple, just like yoga mat material that comes in these squares, and you can find it on Amazon. The company that sells it is called I Sell Mats. So people are asking if this is like sound treatment, but to be honest, I bought it for my last apartment because we had hardwood floors, and I like to be barefoot and standing all the time. So I got this stuff, and it's worked out really, really great. And you know, as far as soundproofing goes, I imagine there is some effect. You know, it's not like super absorbent as far as the sound goes, but it definitely does help in this room. Even though it's a, you know, decent size, you know, with the treatment, with the flooring, you know, it sounds good in here. So, the sub, I have the Focal sub, and I actually have the speakers to match, but in here I'm using the KRKs because the Focals are just like, I don't know, they're kind of hard to mix on, especially electronic music. So I've really been liking these KRKs. They're loud, and if stuff is too bright, you will find out real quick. And as you can tell, kind of the last thing, this is really what took the most time. You see I have these SpongeBobs arranged. Now, to the untrained eye, you may think, oh, you just have some SpongeBob figurines around, but I actually use sacred geometry to set this up. So that took a real long time, but you can definitely, the chi is much better in here, obviously. As you can see, you got the keytar too, which you can hook up over to the guitar stuff or just run it dry in. So yeah, guys, that's the setup so far. I don't know, I'm stoked. I'd envisioned having a desk like this. This is basically the setup that I really wanted, so it was nice to just like go to the local church rummage sale and be able to pick something up. And this thing is fucking heavy too. It's like real heavy. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. I'll be back next week. Who knows what the next video will be. Hopefully some goofing around and stuff. So appreciate you guys. Love you. See ya.